Hey y'all, I am back with another one. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Oh, oh, oh. Today is Moon October the 10th. Today is my birthday. Today is a very special day, the day that I entered into this matrix. And I just want to say a couple of things. Basically, I'm talking to myself, okay? And even when I interact with somebody, that's still a reflection of who I am, you know? I'm a reflection of all. I can't separate it. If I tried, I can't do that. Even if I wanted to separate, I can't because separation is an illusion. You know, I'm not going to bull crap. That's why my debating days are over. Because I feel like I'm debating the reflection of my lower self. Real stuff. But see, when I came into the awareness that something was not right, I had a premonition, believe it or not. I told my sons, I sat in my car and I cried. I was like, oh, something ain't right. It was like a year and a day from this date, you'll be a different woman. This real talk. And I honestly thought I was losing my mind. I asked myself, am I losing my mind? I didn't know what that was back then, but that's called some people call it an awakening. I call it an awareness. I call it tapping into your DNA. I was taking my son and his friend. We was driving to Miami. I was driving in my car. And as I came back on that highway, and it's crazy when I got the premonition, hear me out. It happened on I-95. I was headed back to Broward. And I never really paid no attention, but I sat in that car for about 8 hours just reasoning with this voice. And it was like, and I'm like, this crazy. I know I'm losing my mind because I never had that happen to me to put me in total stillness and I'm not in control of my thoughts. Like, it was like, this is what it's going to be. So, long story short, I had forgotten all about it. Then, sure enough, a year and a day after that, I had forgot about it. I got in a bad car accident on the same highway where I had that premonition. Had I not talked to my son, I wouldn't have remembered that. I wouldn't remember that part. And that right there, it started it. Yes, it did. And then when I went to the hospital, after I survived the car accident, they wanted to take me. I'm here to tell you how serious it was. They wanted to take me to put me in a helicopter. But when I went through that experience, I saw lightning go back into me, okay? And I knew right then and there I was a changed woman, but I didn't think about what I heard a year before because I thought, man, I'm just hearing things. That's what I thought, to be honest. That year when I had that premonition had to be like in 2012. And a year later, sure enough, it happened. And it's crazy because I wasn't thinking about it. I forgot, but my sons was in the car with me, and I was crying because I really felt it. But anyhow, after that happened, they were like, who do you believe in? I told them, the nurses and stuff. I didn't know who to believe in because I literally saw my light go back into my body. I literally saw that this is a hologram. Can't nobody listen. This is for me to talk. This is my story. When I left my body, I was able to see things. Real talk. And I left my avatar by force. So I can imagine how some people feel when they get shot or something like that. Boom, you in another dimension. You don't even have no idea your ass there. That's how I was. And it showed me when I was there that everything I thought, my thought was quicker than anything in that realm. But anyhow, I don't want to get too taken away with that because today is my day. I don't want to say a story. But what I'm saying is I'm just giving a snippet of why I am the way that I am today. Because even before that premonition, I had broke away from practicing Christianity, religion. But that doesn't mean that I didn't tote my Bible. That doesn't mean that I didn't read. I just wasn't participating in the church. And there were certain things in that Bible that I couldn't comprehend, at that time. Like, now I know, with all those years of meditation and awakening and coming to my own conclusion. That's why nobody can't tell me nothing different how I feel, because I can't tell them how they feel, you know. But that's what happened. And now, years later, I am where I am where I am. I practice no religion. I am a subscriber of none of it. I am the freest that I have ever been in my life because I'm not obligated to nobody but me. Me. Me, me, me. That's right. Total accountability. And it feel good. But when I was religious, I never said the devil made me do it. I always knew I was doing that. I ain't gonna lie. When I did the dirt, you know what I'm saying? I knew I was doing that. And crazy, I never gave myself credit for the good things I was making manifest. Real talk, I never gave myself credit, but now I do. Now I do. And that's how it went. And to this day, things started coming to me. I was researching the Anunnaki. And maybe like 2000 and I want to say 12, 11. And I had no idea who these people were. I was going on a website called Real History because I've shared their website with a lot of people. And I have been going on there because the channel was given to me by a good friend. And I talk about him a lot. His name is Elder 360. They call it the Mind Over Matter. He's on here. He's on YouTube. I told him, man, you got to come on here, you know what I'm saying? Give him some of that mind over matter. Hopefully one day he will. Hopefully I can get him on my channel. We did a video together. We did do a video together. It was a great video. And I never put up part 2. I never got the chance. Sorry. Mind over matter, if you ever have listened to any of my videos, I am very sorry. But we can always do it again. Feel me? Oh my gosh. My tummy. But that lets you know. If it's growling, it's only growling because there's just fuel burning out. But that's what that growling was. And what else I wanted to say? Yeah, so my spiritual awakening was different. I got knocked into it. I got knocked into it. Imagine that.